Okay.
It's called links. Once they were under here, they stayed under here for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I heard about it.
This is pretty much a modern day marker. It's called an LHD, which stands for load haul dump. And it bends in the middle there, and the driver sits sideways. And the driver sits sideways, so instead of having to look over his shoulder when he can't turn around, he just looks left and right. It looked like that after about 2 weeks of use.
Oh.
It's called a haul truck right here. Two drivers sit sideways in this too. So I take that in the middle. The dump holds about 15, 20 tons of ore.
Oh, that's a big one.
And we bought it new in 1989 for about $250,000.
Oh.
This is where the quartz vein starts. It's called the 40 vein. Goes up in there. We're going to go up into where the quartz vein was. It's called the drift.
Okay.
So when they took all the core samples and stuff, they found 10 veins, and they named them 10 vein, 20 vein, 30 vein, all the way up to the 90 vein. And what they mined out was the 40 vein. And that's what we're in right now.
Okay. But they never really saw the gold. They just did the samples and they found it that way, huh?
Yeah. So this is called the big drill, and this is basically the answer to the single jack. But it got a nickname after a while, the Widowmaker.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's because no matter who was working it was the young 18-year-old fresh on the job, or the miners who've been mining for 30 years. Pretty much they died after 4 or 5 years, no matter what. And
oh yeah?
Yeah, and after a few months to a year, they'd start coughing up blood. And they didn't know what it was back then, but we know now. That's from the dust from the quartz.
Oh, that's silicosis, right?
Yeah. Quartz is made of silica, and silica looks like tiny shards of glass, so it cuts up your lungs real bad.
Okay.
So the mine owners back then, they just call it miners consumption, which is basically anything they don't want to explain. Rock doesn't have any set direction, so they just have to go wherever it goes.
Notice you got a little river back there.
Yeah, we had a core sample drill. Here's one stuck in the rock. It pierced the water table, and so there's all kinds of water dripping down. We're below all the lakes and streams. And
so it didn't go straight down. It went at an angle, huh?
Yeah, they go at about an 18-degree angle, and they drill about 1,500 feet down.
Whoa.
They take a bunch of them.
Okay.
So the spray paint here, it stands for drill hole 664. It went 3.5 feet deep. They got 0.226 ounces of gold out of there. And they say for mining to be profitable, you need 1/3 of an ounce per ton.
Okay, and they're not quite there yet, though.
Yeah, but who knows if they got a ton out of that for there.
Oh.
It might have just been a smaller quantity. But yeah, so an ounce of gold looks like a sugar cube. So getting a sugar cube out of 6 of those half-ton ore cars we saw at the beginning, that's considered profitable.
Oh.
So yeah, this is really rich vein. This was assayed anywhere from 8 to 16 ounces per ton.
And this one? This is good enough.
Yeah, and this is the Stopes drill right here. This is the answer to the big drill. What they did was they incorporated water into this. There's 4 little flutes at the top that squirt water out. So instead of getting silicosis, you're working in water and you got mud dropping down on your head all day.
Yeah, and this is dried out. Yeah. Okay.
But this bit would bind up, and this arm would start swinging around. And when it did, like a lot of miners got broken hips and broken legs and stuff.
Okay, yeah, because that thing starts swinging.
Yeah, and then there's hoses, because this is pneumatically powered, so is the big drill. And so there's hoses for the water in the air, and people get tangled up, even if they manage to get out of the way of that.
Yeah, no kidding. Man.
And this is the jackleg drill. This is what we'd be using if we're mining today. And how it works is you anchor this thing in the ground, you pretty much let it do the work, give it some throttle. And This thing, if you like hold this with stiff arms, this thing will shake you so bad you'll throw up, or you might break the joints in your or break the bones in your joints. It's really loud. They say it's about the sound of a fault. We're actually on an ancient fault. It's called the Malonis Fault, but it's been inactive for thousands of years.
How can you tell this is like part of the fault? I mean,
It's this kind of rock. It's called siliconite.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. So that's what how you can tell you're close to the fault.
Yeah, and it's also a sign when it's next to quartz. It's also a sign of really high grade gold.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
So this vein we're standing in, this is assayed about 12 ounces per ton.
Oh, that was a good one.
And or this part of the vein we're standing in, and that room right there. They didn't just build that for the tours. This is where the geologists and the miners had a disagreement. The geologists thought the vein continued that way. Miners thought it went that way, but it turns out it just went right down the middle here.
We're both wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, so watch your steps. These steps are pretty open.
Sure.
I'm going to use this slusher right here to that claw and this winch here to pull all the rocks out. Then there'd be an ore chute right where the stairs are here, and they drop it down there into the haul track.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to show you some gold under here.
All right, cool.
Duck your head under here.
Oh, yeah, huh?
There's a little bit of pyrite mixed in there too. It looks like mostly gold to me.
Okay, yeah, you can see the gold in there, so you can really see it now.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. If you can see it, you can follow it. You know, so that's cool about that.
Yeah.
In fact, you can see it real good, man. All right, this is cool.
I'll take you down a little deeper. That was something this geologist guy was telling me about. I forget what kind of rock it was though.
Okay, because you know what? It looks like there's more gold there, too.